Hi everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing this Tudor style cottage here in Henford-on-Bagley on 30 by 20 lot, and I really love this one. This is probably my favorite cottage of all times. I found it on Pinterest on profile called ArtStation. That's the profile that I very often use for my inspiration. There is filled with beautiful artwork and fantasy art and historical art and just so beautiful. So if you like Pinterest, definitely check that profile out. So it's called ArtStation and it has like 2 million followers. And it's really amazing. I saved a ton of art from that profile, and I really loved it. So I definitely use that picture as a reference. I actually this time tried to make it as like I really wanted to make it the same. If you understand what I mean. Unfortunately, there is still some things that we cannot do in The Sims, so I had some problems and difficulties, but I think that I did quite a solid job, so I'm very satisfied with it. As you can see, it's very medieval looking, and I used this wall, I would say tapestry, but it's not. Wall color from Get Together, and that's something that I really often use when I'm doing cottages or witch builds, vampire builds, all sorts of things. I really like them. So I decided to use them here as well, and I also used the organic walls, and yeah, that's basically it. And I must say that I found these stairs recently, as you can see in here. Unfortunately, they're not functional, but I was playing a little bit with this landscape, and as you can see, she can walk through this cute little hill by the side. So I decided to use these stairs just as a decor, and you will see later on that I filled it with flowers, and it looked so magical and beautiful. And one of the main reasons why I decided to build a cottage this time is because I really wanted to improve my landscaping skills and just try to play with it as much as possible. I think landscaping is kind of my weakness. It's not my strongest side, you know. And I often avoid it. I don't know. Did you? I don't know. I'm just avoiding it. It's not necessarily that I don't like doing it, because I really do, but I just think that I'm not so great in doing landscaping. So maybe you notice that last few of my builds are a bit heavier in the landscape. So I really just try to improve myself to do a better landscaping. And as you can see, I decided to make a little barn in here, and I made a custom barn. I used tutorial from Sadie Sim. I'm going to link that in the description down below. Basically, I used the tool mod to size down this original barn, and I just play around that a little bit and hide it out in this little bucket in here from the cottage living, and I really like that bucket. It's so realistic to have something like that if you're living on a countryside. And also in that tutorial from Sadie Sim, you can also find how did I do this trick with the bathtub and the water in the bathtub. So yeah, I've wanted to use that trick for such a long time, and I didn't. I don't know why. Since we got the cottage living, I didn't do any barns. And that's so sad because I really, really like animals and cows and llamas and everything, but I just didn't use it anywhere. And I thought this is like a perfect time because I had a little backstory in my head, and that was that this girl lives here in this Tudor little cottage on the countryside, and she lives in here with her cow friend. I forgot her name, but her cow friend, and they're living a very, very happy life together. And also, as you can see, this is mostly 2 floors cottage, but I also had this spare part on the 3rd floor. And first I didn't thought that I'm going to decorate it, but at the end I made like a cute art studio in there in case she likes to paint, and she lives in such a beautiful space. So she's full of inspiration, and she likes to paint a little bit from time to time. As you can see, I'm doing this landscaping in here. It took me a long time, so I'm going to skip a few parts, but you are going to see the end result at the end of this video, and also you probably saw it at the beginning. I didn't do too much, but I did quite a detailed landscaping, I would say. I used a lot of plants and different levels of terrain and just play with it a little bit. Of course, I incorporated lake in here. I must say that I'm pretty grateful that we've got that pawn tool with the cottage living. I mean, now we have it in the base game, but it came out when the cottage living came out. And I was so sad. I was so happy about it because I really like doing lakes, and it was pretty frustrating to do them with the pool tool and to hide out all the edges, and also you couldn't do such a beautiful landscaping around. And as you can see, I decided to decorate this stairs with a lot of plants, and I thought that's such a cute little idea. I basically downloaded these stairs that I wanted for such a long time, and I finally found them. As I said, unfortunately, they're not functional, but I will need to find my way around it because I want to use them everywhere. They're coming in a lot of different shapes and sizes. And of course, I'm going to upload the full CC list of this build on my Tumbler, as I always do. By the way, I'm thinking about making a Patreon page as well. I don't know, do you want to support me there or not? Anyways, it's okay. But I kind of like that option. I would like to have an option that people can actually support my work if they want. So I'm thinking about it. I didn't decide it yet. But I'll definitely do it in the future. Of course, all of my builds are going to be available for free still, but in case you want to support me, you would be able to support me there. Here we are in this little kitchen. I used one of my probably favorite kitchen from Peacemaker, and it's a very old CC kitchen, and sometimes I really forget that I have that kitchen. Just because I downloaded a lot of CC during the years of playing, but this one is super cute. I love it so much. And also I used the kitchen from S Imagination, and I used the oak house in here from Pierre Sim. I think that's mostly everything. I can see a few items from the kitchen from Harry and Felix Andre, and also something from Felix. But most of it is those items that I just told you about. As you can see, I use this Tudor style paneling from Felix Andre's Tudor collection. And actually, I didn't change the walls throughout the house, so every single room has this beautiful Tudor paneling. I really wanted my cottage to look very rustic with the dark brown shades and also with a lot of green. I think that I basically use the same color palette in every single cottage that I make. I don't know why, but if I use like white tones and beige tones, they always look so shabby to me because I like that rustic type of style. I really like shabby chic look though, so that's definitely something that I could do again. I made a shabby chic build a long time ago here on my channel, and it's still one of my favorite ones. I really enjoy that style, but it's a very girly type of style, so it's not necessarily for everybody. But in here, in this little cottage, I think that you can put anybody that you like, and it's for the couple. In general, we have like a double bed in here that is fully functional, so if you want to put a couple who lives in here, that's also great. But I just had my backstory in my head, so that's it. Like I put a bookshelf in here. I used a lot of CC from the organic set from Felix Andre and Harry aka the House of Harlex. Of course, they made that organic set when the cottage living came out, and it goes perfectly with the cottage living. So I really wanted to use as much items from that pack in here as I possibly could. And here we are in the bathroom. The bathroom is pretty basic, doesn't have a lot of space in here, but I think that I made it look different, and it's super cute looking, very rustic. I think that this upper tiles from Charlie Pancakes, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken, I'm not pretty sure, but this down tiles, floor tiles, are from Max's store. As well, I used an oak house in here, and also I used one more pack from the Pierre Sim, and I can't actually remember the name of it. It's a new pack from him, and right now it's available only for early access, but it's going to be free after some time, like all of his other custom contents. Oh my god, it's winter garden. Yeah, I think that's its name. And also in here I use this little table over there on my left side, and that plant, and also this light in here, and all of these items are from that new pack of his. This cute little fireplace is from Felix Andre's Parisian pack, and I also use this beautiful double sitting from his wait a second, Victorian, I think it's Victorian set or it's Gothic set, but it's my all-time favorite sitting. I've been using it everywhere in the different swatches, but I really like the texture of it, and it comes in 2 different shapes. And actually right now I think that pack is available for free on Felix Andre's Tumbler, so definitely check that out, you guys, if you don't want to support Felix Andre on his Patreon, as I always do because I'm in love with his custom content. Check his Tumbler so you can see what he has in store for you for free. He has quite a few right now. I think also Colonial Set Part 1, which is also one of my all-time favorites. So yeah, definitely check him out. And here we are in the bedroom. As you can see, I put these plants in here that look so beautiful here on this wall. I just love them. And I tried to make this look a little bit overgrown, this cute little room, and it looks just so cozy. Also, I did a little trick with this closet in here that you are going to see soon enough. I put some mirrors into this details on the closet, and that looked super cute. Also, Sims cannot sit in here, I think, on this little bench because that's a table, it's not a bench, but it looks so cute. I think it's from Harry's Country collection. It's definitely from Harry, but I'm not 100% sure. Is it Country collection? I think it is. But you'll see everything on my Tumblr basically. And I put this like reading area over there by the door. I didn't play test this room, by the way. I don't know, can Sim get through this door because of that seating area, but if it can't, just remove that chair or something. But I think that Sim should be perfectly capable of sitting there and also come into the room. I didn't have a lot of time this week. I needed to finish 4 builds because I'm going on the business trip to Sweden, so I'm not be here for 1 week or so. But you are going to be able to see my new video, so you don't have to worry. So I did this trick with the mirrors. I don't even know how did I get that idea, but I really liked it. And now we are going into this art studio that I was telling you about. It looks super cute, it's super cluttered, it doesn't have a lot of space, and most of the things in here are purely decorational, but I really liked it anyways. As I said, it's not something special, and if you want to, you can use that room for something else if you don't necessarily want the Sim who is a painter, even though I think having an easel in this game is such a good way to earn some money, and I think that's only just a blast to have in your house, right? So guys, that would probably be it. For all of you who are new, please subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing. And I'm sending you a lot of kisses. Can't wait to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye, you guys.